But base is pretty much secure. We're gonna move into mission 3, and this is where we get
Guys,
to
I was walking into the
send Thane
compound,
in.
and there was this naked civilian just walking with a claimer. I was thinking, what the? And then Liru just screamed Allah Akbar and blew himself up. That might have been the best Arma moment I've ever noticed.
The advised compound is cleared.
You have to put the accent on it, or else it doesn't have the desired effect.
So powerful.
Alright, let's start marking.
Oh, we need an evac. Watch out for naked civilians.
FOP, jeez.
Yeah, I don't think killing yourself stuff.
Just have a death match.
Let's have a death match.
No. Let's not have a death match. Just stay serious, boys.
Have we cleared the elephant grass?
As far as I know, yeah. Unless the naked Liru pops out. Watch out for a naked
Naked actually just undressed himself, and then only had the claymore. Came out the closet.
Yeah, he came, Liru came out the closet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you say this is a 3-part mission?
Yes, next mission is assigned. That means you guys completed the main objectives of the previous mission. Just got an RTB for the next mission to be assigned.
Alright. Cool.
Let's get these medical helmets up.
Squad leaders, we're going into TeamSpeak again. Well, different TeamSpeak to, you know.
Now, I did want to stuff these guys with allied NATO troops, but the issue is...
Squad leaders,
actually, no, we can't
get
do that,
into
no.
lobby again.
I just realized I did figure that
Alpha's
out.
probably going to kill themselves and regroup at base because we're like split into thirds right now.
All squad leaders, please go into
Because I just got a remote, get out, then delete this guy.
I'll meet you guys there.
See, okay, yeah, that was it. But then they,
I'm waiting at lobby,
then
boys.
they get out, and then they try to go into the driver's seat. So, let's get rid of that.
Lobby, guys, that's where Liru and some other guys are at, so, you know.
But this is where they have to defend. So now, guys, let's open up my evil workshop and start setting up what we're going to throw at the enemy. In this case, what we're going to throw at NATO from the CSAT. So, I'm going to go off of what I've already seen and asked for at the very least. This is how monsters are made. More kamikaze choppers, more sheep. Yep.
Delta squad is going to be a defensive position for all LZs to evacuate.
Leonardo, coming to TeamSpeak, please.
It's the fucking triple tank. But why stop there? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have these guys spawned in as, you know how you have things like tower defensive or defensive operations and then a wave. Each wave has a boss. We're going to have a standard convoy come in, but these are going to be the quote-unquote bosses that come in and fuck everything up. I think that's a fair way to do it. We're just going to duke it out until we get bored and decide to end the mission. But I think we've definitely found the pinnacle of this thing. Can I attach you? Oh. Oh. Alright. Kinda works. Alright, they want me to come down to the lobby. I will be back. I am in my lobby. What?
Sound resumed.
What's wrong?
Jeez.
What do they need me for?
Yay. Oh, hello.
Hi. I just figured squad leaders were coming up here or not. I don't know.
Alright, I'll move out. Have fun.
Okay, hold on.
Channel
Yeah, what's needed?
Oh, hi.
What I wanted to ask is, could you let us go down there and figure out what we want to do and set up, then start? Because we have no idea what base looks like.
Yep, so basically let me explain the whole goal of this one. It's two parts. There's 3 Hemet medical trucks that need to be moved out, and then you'll also face multiple waves of enemies coming from most likely the southern dirt road up to that FOB. So what I'm hoping for you guys to do is to set up along the ridge lines and take enemy units out before they get to that FOB.
But with most likely, you mean?
That means that there may be some that go from a different direction.
That's exactly what happens.
What I'm trying to do is I've marked a red arrow down. They're mainly about all the vehicles are going to go up that route, but you also see some infantry. And then let's say this: after all that's done, after the 45 minutes are up, then we have to get the 3 Hemet medical trucks that are there, and then evac them to base. And I'll be setting up ambushes across the road. This will be our final op. This will be me testing what I can really do with the attach commands. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Not yet, team. No, not yet.
Cool, thank you.
So,
and I'm hoping use the remaining assets that you have, the special ones.
Liru, by the way, if I may remind you, I'm still getting that $20, right? Because you haven't hit me with a mortar yet. So the bet is still on.
The bet's still on?
I'm a man of my word. I was hoping you were as well. So.
All right, bet's still on. All right, do you guys need me for anything else?
No, thank you.
That's fine.
All right.
Nope, thank you.
Ping me if you need me on the forums. Or Jesus Christ.
Hey,
the
so
game.
were you guys on the ground in the compound?
All right, so Ozen has a running $20 bet with me. If I can mortar him, I get $20. So I'm of course gonna hit him up for that. What other bosses can we spawn? We'll focus on some suicide cars and everything, but what else can we make?
Did you guys see any crazy shit in the compound?
Everything's better with fucking vehicles stapled to them.
Channel again or no?
Ah. Mortar drop pods. I mean, this is up to them what they want to do for transport. But most of them are back, so let's call this a victory. Now let's work on that Zion. What are we going to do about her? I mean, definitely with the turrets. Let's start with that. But as our blank canvas. I've also noticed that, yes, although 40mm is more effective Oh dear God, could we do something like that? The 50 cal are much more accurate. Oh dear God. I'm liking this. I'm liking where this is going. Don't fall. I am definitely liking where this is going. Shit. Now, what do you guys want? Do you want mortars on top of it, or do you want us to put, like, fucking tanks on it? We should, actually, that is a good point. An AA tank attached. I think we can do something a bit more evil, though. I'll show you guys what I have in mind. First off, let's make sure this is saved. Save this as a canvas. Oh, shit. Oh. Now. Do I want to? Because the side guns are okay. Yep, okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. And we can't put mortar. I don't really want to put mortars on this thing because they're not going to be able to hit anything. We want it to be scary. You know what I mean? Just trying to visualize this now. We need its camo to match for sure. That's what we can do. Fit it to the back. Disable simulation. Ah, god damn it. Damn it! Should have disabled simulation on both of them. Progress. Progress, though. Progress. We've got plenty of time. They aren't going anywhere. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just disable the simulation on everything and then just slowly add it all back after everything's attached so nothing will break. So let's line these turrets back. But what I'm planning is we're going to put 2 Tigrises and 2 T100s on it. And good God. How about this? We'll have it lined up like this instead. Just bear with me. But next Friday's ops will be a bit more tame. We won't see as much custom composition stuff. However, of course, we'll still see some of it. But, you know, for training ops, I'm not sure it's, I should go complete Frankenstein on them. And there's a bit of glitchiness, but, you know, we also just want some solid ops. So let's reattach. Didn't mean to detach you, buddy. I'm sorry.
You can go up to, we are full anyway, so. For us, the guys here.
Alright, slowly but surely.
This is Alpha Squad Leader. We are moving out, and 2 hunters, a marshal, and a cheetah. Over.
Charlie Squad is loaded into the Huron. I think we're on our way now.
6 kilometers out from High Ground.
Alright, moment of truth. They can clip into each other. Good.
Alright boys, sniper is in position. Waiting for the rest of you guys.
Up you just landed the top. I'm moving there.
So you know those AC-130 turrets on the Blackfish? The issue is it does kind of cover it. Let me see if I can put them up a bit. Or hell, we can put them over the missiles-ish, kinda. Here, come on, my monster.
Liru, will you alert us when you start?
Yeah, you guys tell me when you're ready. How about that? And again,
Right,
reminder on the operation: 4 waves to defend from, 45 minutes it should take, and then you gotta evac the Humvee, or the Hemet medical trucks back to base, and then we're done for the night.
Alright, cool, because we're waiting for Alpha Leader to be disconnected for some reason, but we're waiting for him, basically. Because right now we have a squad of 12 without a leader.
Perfect.
Out of curiosity, can we airlift the Hammond out?
Negative. Negative. So it looks like it's decided to do something even more dastardly. Okay. And now for the final finishing detail.
So got a couple of guys back at base need to be airlifted up to the top.
One more thing. First off, we can re-enable the physics on these guys. Now let's disable it for these two.
Dude, I need to go back. I need a change of underwear after that flying.
Dude, you're speaking me information.
Does that look deadly enough yet? I think we've officially created Frankenstein's monster, guys. The toughest unit in Arma. Holy crap, where did that go? Got eaten.
Yo, who's the squad who's directly on top of the allied FOB? Which squad is that?
Alright, just making sure everything's good. That's attached. Alright, that got detached. Okay, so let's just switch one of them over. Or actually, hell, let's flip them around. And now we pray that it doesn't break. Enable simulation. Enable simulation. And enable simulation. Well, there was life.
This is Asspace,
Yo, you're
Alpha
back.
Squad Leader.
Nice.
I need someone to go pick up my medic giant
Oh my god, what have I
at
done?
the arsenal once you get a chance. I only have one medic if he doesn't come.
Well, at least we're making some new fucking standards for Arma 3. So one squad's set up. Cuddle squad looks like they're getting ready. Excuse me, jeez. They're moving up some ground vehicles as well. Still not seeing any of these custom assets being used. Just with the tanks set up. But alright. Good God. They're still mobilizing. So, we'll start it easy. I don't really want to focus on suicide cars because this is a massive push by us. Needs more
I've
countdown.
marked a possible road.
We've already
that
enabled
would
the
be
simulation on the
great
tanks, but you know,
for
just to
tanks
verify,
incoming. So we might want to set up ATs there. It's
they
only
are set.
dimensional for now. I'll do the
Everything's good to go on this goddamn monstrosity.
just so you guys know.
Oh, people are gonna hate me. But we'll see how well they perform. News heli, yeah, we'll put up the news heli again. See if they shoot at it again. Ah, they still want to fucking wipe out. Ugh. Jimbo's gonna have a big fucking... a really hard time.
Do we have a group holding inside the compound or no?
Here's what I will do though. I'm gonna line this area with
As far as I know,
AA.
Charlie's our last resort, so they should be holding near.
So if he flies too far
They are
back.
our last line of defense. If we're not here, we have a problem.
They're not setting up where I put the arrow. They're kind of pulling back a bit. They're also not garrisoning anyone in the compound itself. M5 Sandstorm, good God. Next time. Next time.
Alright, I'm just waiting at my marker.
Alright, what should our first, other than the final boss? Here's what I'm thinking. Final boss, second boss, first boss, third boss. I think that'll be good.
Move!
Be advised, enemy units have started mobilizing. They will be in your area of operations in roughly 5 to 10 minutes.
Roger that.
Here, we'll do that news broadcast.
We're
Hold
talking
on.
about vehicle. Alright, you're not gonna tell that anyway, never mind.
Ozen,
Shots?
why did I just hear my
Yeah.
voice on your chat?
That was not me. No. That was your voice playing back because, you know, delay and shit.
Gentlemen, I think we just caught a stream sniper on the stream.
But you were not gonna tell me.
Alright, well, that'll have to be dealt with later. Here. They'd be the eggheads to put that up, right? Ah, good God. I don't know, last one was CNN, so mess with all the media outlets evenly.
Was that supposed to say Fox News?
Yeah, Ozan is in the viewers list. Great. So
What?
we literally.
Yeah, whoops. Big whoop. Big whoopsie. Big whoopsie.
What? Anyone have eyes
Someone
on the
also
enemies that are
sexy,
coming? Anyone have eyes on?
Here, where is he? Where is he?
I can only, by the way, see the right
Okay.
side of the arrow,
Okay.
so I can't see the entire
He's gonna get
left
mortared
side or
too,
the
so-
middle side, just so you guys know. So there's no sniper cover.
You
for
assumed
any
it
of
was
those
hostile.
positions.
Fuck's sake.
We don't have sniper cover on Alpha?
Unless you have your
That
own
would be-
sniper,
that would be-
no.
Okay,
But if
thank
there's
you.
lots of
Okay, thank
if there's lots of infantry coming that way, I can move position. That's not that big of a problem. But for now, no.
Well, he's gonna get mortared. You can believe that. Let's, you know, we got our boss set up right here. Let's, send up a vehicle.
Liru, do you copy?
Yes, I
think you
copy.
muted game sound. Sorry.
I pulled a stupid. I got my I got my remote designator stuck in a rock.
What?
You got your remote
I
designator.
tried putting it on a rock, didn't work out. I
Okay.
dismantled it, and now it's stuck in a rock.
GG.
Alright, guys.
I understand I fucked up.
Who's ready for it? This is what happens when you stream snipe. We're gonna talk about that in debrief. Ah, isn't that
For the
wonderful?
record, I actually wasn't watching the Twitch, but okay.
Now, let's get this op underway, shall we? Send a small recon car up front. Let's send some infantry over the hills here. Guys, I mean, come on. Like, even if you're not watching the Twitch,
No,
if
wait.
you have it open, you're listening to my voice, you can still hear things that I say. Like, if I say it's a news chopper, if you're shooting at something, all of a sudden someone says, oh, wait, that's a news chopper, guys, stop shooting at it. That still ruins it. Pain in my ass. Well, they fired a rocket at her, and she's still going. Here, we're just gonna gun it right to the fucking FOB. And I'm going to drive it into one of the Hemmets. That's 2 rockets. You guys are embarrassing me. Oh, there you go. I was so close.
Interesting vehicle pickup.
That took you a while.
Oh, never mind. I think the Milwaukee.
You've even set the vehicles up here.
Ifrit has been disabled. It took 5 Marshall shells, but
Some units now moving across.
Sniper got taken out for stream sniping, by the way. So I'm like.
this
think
is Alpha. We
quite
have
nice.
snipers all over a hill. We need help somehow.
I got taken out for stream sniping apparently, but there's no pilot to bring me there, so you're fucked up. There's no pilot. Or well, up to your tier.
Apparently. Honestly.
ETA.
We have an incoming chopper. Chopper. Orca. Fuck. It hit it. It's Marshall.
He goes down.
You get 2 minutes for the sniper.
Why do they have these right on the fucking hills, though? Shouldn't they be in the deflate like this? I mean, now they need to push the cheetah up and take it out. I don't even know what's firing over here. I mean, Earth the cheetah. He's firing at the wrong one! GG, well played. Let's give these players a round of applause for fucking up Royale here. Let's motley band. Good God, this is quite embarrassing. Well, we don't need any boss units, guys. It's clear this Orca is doing a wonderful job. Because this cheetah's a... Are you for real, guys? At least they're shooting at it. That's a plus. Let's send up some MRAPs.
Requesting anti-air med chopper. Our cheetah was flipped.
That was your anti-air.
How's it looking out there? I'm like 2 minutes out.
Not gonna throw in any anti-air yet.
We need anti-air against that Orca.
Because this Orca, I also have to balance the waves according to how the player base is doing. Missed a missile.
We're trying to get our cheetah flipped over, but it's not working.
They're trying to flip the cheetah with a fucking hunter.
Guys, you got a HMG on a hunter down there. Can you shoot down the Orca with the HMG?
Our cheetah's down. I got some.
Alright, thanks.
What, the cheetah's down now?
Yeah, HMG, just shoot with
Ah, there they go.
Good.
Now can you please light it up? Ooh!
We just got Marshall.
Come on! If the Orca beats the cheetah, that's gonna... Wow. Hashtag MVP boss of 2017 is a single fucking Orca, and I didn't even have to Frankenstein monster it to make it badass.
Alpha Commander's down, correct?
Wow. And yes, that was a little bird carrying an LAV, and I think that's the only hope now.
Right side of the arrow, so I'm just gonna
These
move
guys
to
got
you guys
fucked
and try to cover you from there.
by an Orca. A single fucking Orca. How am I supposed to balance this? This is a public op. Yes, I know, but maybe I should fly it, because here, might as well throw on the first boss. First wave is just gonna be a small Charlie Foxtrot, because this is outright embarrassing. They blow it up yet? Is it still flying? It's still flying. He's going up the fucking hill. Seriously, the real MVP. I don't know what to do about this.
How's it looking out there, boys?
We need a anti-air wipe out this Orca. It's taking out Alpha, it looks like.
Well, yeah, Alpha has the anti-air, so...
I just want to drive this puppy.
Be aware, be aware.
clear, we don't have any
Ooh, what?
missiles, only 18.
No! 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 Fuck! I thought he'd follow the fucking road! Are you for real?
As far as I know, only Alpha Squad took A.
Let's see if it can recover. Please God, recover. No, 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 you're going out the wrong angle. Fuck.
That's 1,000 meters, Griff. Griff, that's
Be
1,000
advised,
meters
this
if you
is
want to try
Alpha
to pick
Bravo
them off.
squad leader.
It keeps falling on its
there is
ass!
a slammer outside of base. We are filling this thing up with arms. Please do not stick.
This is hella
And
awkward.
Whoever has
Press
Lord
F
Dan
to
in his squad,
Paris.
tell him that he's about to run up on an orca in a ghost hawk. Why is Lord Dan commanding a ghost hawk?
Come
I think he's a
on!
pilot, and
Yes!
he's been a pilot for like the last 30, 40
Crew
minutes.
just needs to run back in.
Okay.
Yo.
Yo. Cars, which squad are you, man?
Oh god, they're being shot at. I don't see smoke shells available, and I forget where they fucking are in Achilles. How's the health? Alright, it's a
Be
bit
advised,
damaged.
Echo took down the Orca.
Oh, they finally took out the Orca. That took them a while. Come on, we just need the crews to run back in. Come on, you can do it. Make the first boss great again. Come on. We got this. I also love only one person mentioned that. There was a fucking flying yo-yoing T-100. Machine gun's back. Oh, God. Lord Dan again kills somebody. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Orca on tape. I was
Why
too
is
busy
Dan a
trying
pilot?
Sorry?
Dan just crashed and killed Auntie.
My squad has been reduced to basically infantry at this point.
Ah, fuck.
We're gonna try to mark them on map what we have, and then we'll to help take him out.
Yeah, sniper's in position.
Come on, get
but
in.
I don't see anything or...
Shit, alright, we're gonna have to... I can't even get in the right fucking tank. I'm just... No, get... Ah, you suck.
Delta squad's
yeah,
getting
we
attacked
supplied
by tank.
We'll rip our first boss. Everyone's pressing. Can we get one person to drive it at least? Let's... There we go. There we go. We can still recover it. One of the tanks is down. One of them's okay.
Be advised, the tanks are driving. On Delta side, they're 800 meters. Approaching the 550 mark.
Is this just gonna be a stomp out? Am I gonna go up uncontested?
It's on the south road, heading straight to main FOB.
Just gonna do it uncontested, it looks like. Okay. Well. They just dropped a fucking bomb on me.
One of our pilots just disconnected, by the way. Just a heads up.
Well, that's round one for you.
Oh, never mind.
Helicopters. Air. Set this up in the back as some static defense. What now? What now? Good God. Send this up at him. Because now at this point we're just gonna, you know, slowly start throwing things in, make things more and more difficult for them. Now they're starting to figure things out. But yeah, the main goal is to kill those medivacs. And we will throw in paradrops.
Delta to Echo, be advised there is 3 tanks coming down the main road.
3 tanks, that's 3 frickin' APCs, buddy.
Copy.
But I think the issue is the team that's the most out of place is
3
this team.
armored vehicles.
I don't really get their purpose.
Wait, which road? Sorry, didn't hear you.
South main road, one with near 550. They're approaching that crossroad.
Copy that. There's no sniper cover on that road.
Another rocket. See, now this is what I was worried about. The balance is now completely thrown off because of that wipeout. See, and I'm also seeing how I click this one unit, and notice how, even if I hit delete, it only deletes that. I still don't understand why that convoy in the first stop got completely deleted. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass.
Be advised, it's still got 1 active vehicle.
Its turret's still up, and it's gone. GG.
This is Alpha Squad Leader. We are currently sending a M4A. Is it M? You get the idea. We're sending a tank in with a bunch of shit in it and make get some orders to Charlie.
Start sending some units in.
Copy that, Alpha.
Let's put a Hellcat down.
Long story short, make sure that thing gets there in one piece. I'll sue your family.
That's also a good point what we can do. Fire support. This Hellcat's kind of just going in uncontested. Wipeout's trying to engage it as well. Here, let's give Jimbo something to do, shall we?
I think Charlie Squad's leader just disconnected.
Whoa! No! Okay, thank fuck. At least that was saved. Now we need to get on the frickin'...
You copy?
There we go. Alright.
Bravo Squad, do you copy? I have no idea where you are copy.
This is
Let's
Alpha
do it.
Squad. Where is our newest arsenal to the FOBs and this FB?
I think it's the basement.
Alright, thank you. We're just trying to figure out a bit of it.
enemy VTOL spotted.
VTOL?
Coming to your way of LZ.
We got flying tanks over L.
Oh, is that a tank? Holy fuck, that's actually a fucking tank.
Alpha's down by a flying tank.
Dodged it.
That's the fucking civilian airplane with 2 tanks on its wing. Just take out the civilian airplane, guys. Just forget the tank. Take out the airplane and we'll go for that.
Try to get a proper angle on what they're shooting at.
Hey, hey!
Liru, what the hell is that? Oh, trust me, boys, you haven't seen anything yet. There's the wipeout trying to engage me.
Yeah, we really need some AA rifles. Do we have any AA tanks?
It's all on Jimbo. Come on, get him! He's taking heavy fire. One of my guns appears injured here. Oh god, the crews are getting out. Why'd the crews get out? I think I know why. How doesn't this fall under exotic ops? My guns are down. I know what I need to do. Just looking for the right angle.
Still no contact on the left side.
Making final run. Pull up, pull up, pull up! Ah! I was off target. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's send in some more shit, shall we? Keep it simple. Set up a tank section. No more on tanks. Let's put a Gorgon up. Let's have some AAF units get thrown in the fray. That's what I don't like about the armor. They're going off-road here, and that's also giving them a high tendency to possibly flip. Otherwise, more armor has been deployed. Throwing in plenty more things in the fray. They got a drone flying out. But we have a little break as we send in more units. This is no man's land.
I've seen enemy chopper moving to your position, just so you guys know. Can't see what chopper it is though. That's a Hellcat.
See, the units on the ground are a bit underwhelming because they're just pure infantry. They don't have any assets to really assist them. Jimbo went down. Probably swatted by the Tigris. But I don't think the infantry will be able to hold against these vehicles. I'm not hearing any coordination for missile resupplies. They're only really focusing on bringing vehicles down. There's another LAV. Looks like they've lost both of their assets.
And the Mora coming towards your position.
They need to really focus on AT here.
The Mora's driving quite... Oh, sorry, wrong chat.
This is Mercy. Good God, I could send a lot more in.
There are 2 Hellcats and a Mora coming towards your position. Mora's driving on the road right now, going towards the hill. Do you guys copy?
Let's have a squad drop in danger close.
2 more enemy vehicles incoming with loads of infantry.
We have a Tigris and Mora on Delta site. We don't have a anti-armor tank.
It's like the Blackfish dropped that LAV.
I'll try to take out as many
but it's going to need to ferry in more and more vehicles. And now the clusterfuck begins. I do not have a good Russian accent. It is actually quite bad. And you see, the NATO are getting themselves fucked over. I told you it was bad. Yeah, still no AA. Nothing's been brought up about AA. And they're in for a very rude awakening, I'm gonna call it, when that final thing comes in. These tanks are gonna be able to punch right through them.
I'm driving into the FOB and there's stuff on fire. What happened?
Driving into the FOB and there's stuff on fire. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
There's 2 Moras on fire as I entered the FOB. Do we have any idea what happened?
That'd be part of the damn plane. Now these tanks are pushing up.
There's 2 Kumas.
That might be a Kuma.
2 enemy Kumas coming towards you guys, and
Drone
1
got
enemy
downed.
Mora and 1 enemy Tigris coming towards you guys.
That was a bit derpy, but it's made a makeshift barricade on the road.
2 Kumas.
And now they're gonna drive around it.
1 Tigris and 1 Gorgon.
That's a blessing in disguise. Holy shit.
Good copy, thank you.
Well, alright, NATO's starting to push themselves up. Just swatted one of the fucking shoppers in the air.
We need AT.
He just tried again. Missed though. That LAV if it loaded AP. Nice shot.
The Mora's crossing over the hill right now.
It cripples angry dad. Almost another crash land kill.
You heard Delta, correct?
Meanwhile, vehicles are forming up, killing things left and right. They're firing at Nemesis, the squad lead. One of the Kumas is decrewed. This is repairable if they don't blow it up. Okay, as soon as I say it. Okay. Again, possibly capturable assets there, which they really do need. And the LAV has decrewed. Just imagine if they had the brains to steal them. That would have been smart. Let's throw in some more support infantry. We're gonna send it up this way. But NATO has definitely suffered a large amount of casualties. Looks like a few people are also starting to crash now because this is generating a huge amount of lag.
Just so you know, we're all kind of stuck up inside the left side of the ambush, so if they start attacking from the other side right now, be ready to move quickly, yeah?
What should our next wave of assault be? Clearly we need to bring this puppy up.
Jimbo, if you can land behind the hill in Delta, there's a Tigris on the other side, so just be aware.
What else should we put up? We can't attach goats. So goats, they spawn in via group, and you can't attach a direct, you can't attach something to a group entity like that. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll have a whole artillery platoon, or have it be combined. It'll have some Tigrises to throw in. Let's see how they deal with this. Oh, this is a good last line of defense. I'm not sure why the LAV is just doing fuck all.
Thank you.
Oh, that was close. And that one not so much.
Did we have Arma at the farm?
Saw an opportunity and I just missed it. Otherwise, now we have armor heading in. Our second super tank. Right on, Moon. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. But yeah, we'll also spawn in some drop pods. We'll throw everything we have at them before we deploy the final boss. Let's give them a bit of a warning.
So you got infantry on your left to the south-southeast?
Yeah, at the trees, right?
Can't see from here.
Yeah, but I saw it from the squad.
Ranging accordingly. Shouldn't we be using the clusters? I mean, this is a boss fight after all.
Everything alright there? Go forward in it.
Just letting you guys know, I'm back in now. My power died.
We got private incoming. Heavy.
Let's go poke that tank and say hello, shall we?
This is Alpha Squad. Requesting permission to fall back to the base. We are not able to hold this. We're gonna die.
You're not gonna hold this, you're gonna die. I love it. Reloading primary cannon.
No point in dying. It's just longer.
There's the tank. Missile missed on the right.
Be sure you have to fall back. Because we should not be giving up our position.
Turret's moving. Hey. Holy crap. of my tanks decrewed. Ah, shit, my gunner's moving.
Alpha Squad just got wiped out by what I can assume is an infantry.
So do you guys want me to still stay at the right side?
We have 2 men left in the ground.
Whoa!
Alright, I'm falling back as well then.
Someone's a spoil sport.
I try to give you guys some cover if I get in position.
Crashing choppers at spawn. We'll have to talk about that. Let's look at the damage here. This vehicle's still up. Heavy casualties have been dealt. Basically, they crashed one of the fucking... whatchamacallits. They crashed the Huron into me.
Is Bravo LZ clear? I kinda need an answer now. Bravo, do you copy?
Meanwhile, these infantry groups are still pushing up. Looking at the aftermath of this round.
Anyone in Bravo, do you
Been
copy?
tough.
Fuck it, I'm taking the chance.
People need to really snipe out this turret. That's the only real threat left. Jimbo dropping reinserts here. That guy looks a bit glitched out.
I think I got the FPS bug, guys.
He's putting a satchel down. I hope he put timers on it, because that... They need to smoke it and get up to him. Or maybe get in the LAV and disable its turret. Turret's now disabled. They just need to get him up, and then they can detonate those satchel charges. Well, one of them's getting in the LAV, but not figuring out what to do with it. Fine.
Alright, I'm quite positive
I'll do
I
it.
got the FPS bug. I think I gotta reconnect. That's the only way to fix it, right?
This guy on my left. See, I even had all the necessary ammo. Oh, they even took out my turret.
Alright, I'm reconnecting, guys. Hope you guys will
There we go.
hear me. I'll be back soon.
Well, to prevent it from getting into enemy hands. Now we even have infantry pushing up. There needs to be a lot of reinserts. and I mean a lot, of goddamn reinserts. But now, we will throw in our final wave very quickly here. I need some ideas. Someone shoot me up what I need. Or at least what should we throw at them? Let's send in a single chopper just to keep them on their toes. All I see is artillery 50 cal quads. Yeah, we can do 50 cal quads. Something a bit lengthy.
Just crashed again. I'm about to move in. We had 2 guys down.
We'll set up 2 Variants. Alright, we'll use the... Have to disable simulations too. But this will also, you know, give them a chance to figure things out, reconnect. Because, oh, what a clusterfuck. Oh, what a clusterfuck indeed. Definitely not my best stream, and even if I were to copy and paste, let me show. This is what happens. So you copy and pasted, it doesn't copy and paste the composition here. You have to set everything manually with custom compositions. So there we go. What else? A Taru pod Anaquan. We do need to set up those Taru pods as well. This gives them plenty of time to set up because they also have infantry pushing up over this hill. They're taking a lot of fire right here.
Guys?
Oh, good God, they brought the biggest asset they could for fire support. Ay, ay, ay. I'm thinking I'm only going to put a single turret on these for the sake of time. Looking at them redeploying. I'm going to wait till this hunter gets back and then we'll start throwing things in.
Delta Squad's leaders were connected.
Where is everyone, dude?
Bravo squad is back on the ground. Yeah, people leaving. Moving up north of the FAT.
We lost Tivo. We
I'm
lost
back.
Alpha
I'm just having
Lock.
display
Oh,
issues,
Alpha's
so I'm out
also
of
here,
action
right?
for now.
It's a real clusterfuck right now, dude. How's it going at the compound?
Alright, sending the quad bikes ahead. That tank's firing at God knows what. Might as well send in the laters.
Do we have any more choppers?
Optio's bringing a Hunter HMG.
Ooh,
to
God,
you
one of them
guys
flipped.
right now.
Two of them flipped. All three of them are fucking flipping. They're engaging the chopper. Ha ha ha.
Mic check.
Chopper's trying to fly off, but that 50 cal might tear up the rotor on it. It needs to fall back.
Command chat.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
Now they're gonna engage the chopper. Repeat last.
I don't have a squad. That's the issue.
Quick, you're in squad.
Are able to drive the tank to FOB or no tank?
I'm at negative 25. I've killed 25 of them today. Jeez. See, now that chopper's throwing them off, though. Let's send them back. They're all just kind of derping the fuck out now. Ah, well, that was a bit of a waste, but alright, let's have an all-on chopper assault. They just shot their own chopper down. G fucking G, because I don't think that might. I don't even have any AA over here.
Oh, sorry, wrong chat.
Clearly comms are not in the right place. Let me
How's the base holding up, guys?
Oh, that sucks.
Got the time. As much time is left.
Is there AA there or can we get...
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Chopper.
That's not how choppers work. No, the mission's not complete. When I'm taking heavy fire. Third one's turning around. What are you doing? Fuck's sake. GG, no Riri. It's like the quad bikes have also partially redeployed. I'm gonna get on it and just personally drive it in. Almost hit a fucking pole.
Somebody tell Mephisto that he's shooting at a friendly drone.
But I think in terms of these custom compositions, we've seen them have great potential and great absolute fuckery. Well, the Tigris just outright swatted me.
Squad leader, I'm coming in, bro. For more, please don't shoot me.
Let's throw everything we got at him. Start it simply.
Do we have any idea how many waves there are still left? Because we still have to medivac the thing.
I only know how much time we have.
Okay.
We might as hell. Put her up. She's on her way. It's just about time to start wrapping things up. We got 30 minutes left in my time slot anyway. Let's get this pushed in.
Echo, what are you doing?
Let's just watch this puppy. It's either gonna kill them all or get immediately swatted. I don't fucking know.
Copy that, Garfield. Sniper's moving to position right now.
If I can find that Xeon. How did I know? How did I know it would just instantly fuck itself up? God, everything tonight has either killed... No, here's what's happened tonight. All of the basic stuff has killed everything.
Be able to pick up my more?
All of the frickin' custom creations have been so anticlimactic. It's not even funny. Press F to pay respects, everybody. Press F to pay fucking respects.
Whoever's in charge of that marshal, can you please get it back up? Pushing way too far ahead.
Alright, let's start the medevac.
But isn't there a convoy coming our way, Liru?
Press F to pay respects.
Right, well, squad leaders, tell your squads to meet up at the base so we can start the medevac.
Let's just start setting.
My squad is already getting towards the Hammett.
We have armor crawling across this fucking road.
Yeah, meet up at FOB.
I am feeling a mixture of disappointment, despair, and happiness inside of me. And good fucking God, let's just start doing it. The amount of sincere disappointment is so fucking high.
Do we have any squads?
Who the hell just got sniped like that? Oh, the frickin' 50 caliber! Hold on. That thing just got deleted. I the backpacked me! They ran up and fucking backpacked me! My reign of terror over from a fucking...
Hey, how did you guys get killed by Liru? Was it for mines or did you get shot?
Are we ready to pull out with the Hemmets? Are we waiting for medical?
But we're just waiting for them to pull out, and then we're just gonna, you know, set up some ambushes here. But guys, I think we've learned a lot about how to use these custom compositions. We're gonna use them seldom from now on. We're gonna see them a lot more in Wednesday operations and play around with that. Nice new category to deal with. But otherwise for Friday, we're just gonna have some, you know, standard basic ops. This was, again, good to do stuff with, but I do appreciate everybody coming in.
Any transport towards the mission.
Watching this crazy insanity play through.
I will need a gunner for my Mora though, so hopefully I can get.
Yeah.
So let's get some good footage towards the end. Some decent entertainment.
Alright, first time it's moving out.
Who has the rocket launcher?
Be aware of roadblocks and ambushes, boys.
Did that really just pop over you?
Hi. Stay near the first aid room here and secure that.
Did he really just get out? Is this usable?
Guys, we gotta move. We have a tank on our 6.
I just saw a lot of people die. There's still a medivac car here. And the tanks are now overwhelming their positions. They missed one of the cars, however.
There's a tank squadron moving
There goes one of the medivacs.
There's like an entire infantry squad left behind at the FOB. I don't know if that was the plan or something.
Yeah, a lot of these guys were left behind.
Yeah, you guys are kind of missing your whole squad.
A lot of people now need a fucking medevac, good god. Now we're just putting down units to stall.
Hello.
Shooting medical transport's a war crime. CSAT don't care about war crimes. I mean, CSAT's already taken enough BS.
Gentlemen, there are 4 tanks coming towards the Hammond.
Really put the pressure on him.
That's an enemy tank. Oh, here we go.
One of them gets blown up. Well, that's not good. That's the second medevac frickin' Hemmet destroyed.
Delta has a friendly tank inside the city.
I'm currently driving a friendly hunter. Where you want me? Or where do you want this hunter?
See if there's no communications.
I'll just bring it to Pygross.
Massive amount of explosions going off as well. Let's see if I can loot that launcher.
Yeah, friendly tank.
Probably not. Oh, poor Ryan.
Not clear.
Yeah, no, there's a guy right next to my friendly
They were
cheetah.
supposed to convoy out.
Yeah, you should have said that.
We're gonna have a
before.
failed mission. Oh, the bet's already won. That guy got mortared. Boom. Yeah, the Hemmets just kind of hightailed it out. They didn't really let any of their assets go through, but I think that's all three of them. Alright, we're gonna live stream the debrief as well for the sake of it.
Mission failed. Go next time.
I was literally just thinking that too. But we do have a CSAT victory there.
So is it RTB then, or kind of confused?
Yeah, let's RTB. We'll have a small debrief. There's a lot that happened. A few things to talk about, but
cool.
Large scale. Good God.
For those who didn't get that, RT.
And I'm gonna say this now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Turnout. Good God, you guys are very supportive. I appreciate it. And let's now get through this
Sound
debrief.
resumed. Channel switched.
All right, I'm gonna have the debrief in here.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to
So
your
it looks
channel.
like we did really good on this operation.
Joined your channel.
Okay, alright.
Again, I also apologize. A lot of user was moved to your channel. I need to get a mass mover.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
You need the move plugin, man.
Woo! User was moved to your channel.
Hello.
User was moved to your channel.
What up, guys?
Afternoon.
That was fun.
User joined your channel.
That was great, man.
Mm-hmm.
Again, everyone start funneling in. I'm going to give a quick debrief on all three scenarios, explain some screw-ups on my end, other ends, and then we'll open up the general Q&A.
So can we close down the game, or
Probably. Joined your channel.
GG. So much footage there.
GG, guys.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, GG.
All right, and I'll give an official. Let's give an official ending here.
User joined your channel.
Oh, it's fucking 4 a.m. I got work in 6 hours.
Sweet, man.
I don't even know what time it is.
Worth it.
Worth.
It was worth it, but tomorrow morning at work it's so not gonna be worth it anymore.
All right, kills of shame, by the way. Gaxman twice, Steve Powell twice. Here. All right, kills of shame. Gaxman twice, Steve Powell twice, Charles the Penguin once. Everyone else will be once. Jimbo, Davenons, DJ Moon, Leonardo, Spectre, Slim Monkey, Atreus 14, Karez, Mefstu, Bloodaxe, Camion, Exclarion, Xeris, Bezio, Estera, Tarl and then a bunch of vehicles.
Howdy, everyone.
You're
lucky. I almost fired an RPG at you.
Exactly.
All right, so
That was just messy.
let's just quickly go over the stuff. Thank you for coming to the this experimental. Oh wait, hold on. We still got some guys upstairs.
Doing it now.
Was moved to your channel. Was moved to your channel. Was moved to your
channel.
Was moved to
Thank
your
you.
channel.
Sorry, I forgot about you guys.
Myron.
All right, so first off, thank you so much for coming in today. We maintained a good 60, 55 people the entire server. That's very overwhelming for me, guys. I appreciate your support.
Thank you for hosting it.
Yeah, good fun.
Just expect in the future we're not going to mess up with that many custom compositions. There were some highlights and there were some issues with Yeah, I know they were pretty ridiculous, but definitely a Wednesday op contender. So anyone in VG will be seeing more of them, maybe once or twice on Fridays as well. But we're just gonna focus on standard training ops because adding custom compositions made things crazy. But anyway, quickly on my end, first op, kind of terrible execution on both my end and everyone else's end. I don't know why, but when I was trying to delete one of the wrecks, it deleted the entire convoy.
Wow.
And then I did some testing in the third op of just deleting the lead vehicle, and it only deleted the lead vehicle. So I have no idea what the fuck happened. I apologize for botching that, but I was trying to have the convoy swing around and go into Syria or Sirta, whatever we call it, because you guys were a bit out of place. There was a large mobilization in that town for some weird reason. But
yeah, we were gonna ambush there. That was our plan, to ambush when you hit Sirta.
Well, that convoy was going to the base, right? That was marked in mission 2.
No.
We didn't actually realize that.
No. Nobody knew that.
Guys,
that's why, like, hold on.
You gotta read the mission prompts.
We did, and only said it was doing a giant circle.
That's I saw a patrol of 500 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I also saw patrol.
All right.
I think we knew. Definitely, we were the only squad who knew because we knew everything.
Well then.
We'll talk about that too in a second. Number 2. Second op was probably the best. Very well done. A bit slow to take out the AA, but I think I wasted the most time trying to SWAT Jumbo.
Yeah.
I spent way too much time trying to do that.
Liru, overall, I got my favorite moment out of that, where we had a helicopter land on one of our people. After
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too.
That was incredible. I got a first-person perspective of it, recorded and everything.
Nice. I gotta give you the props for that suicide bombing as a civilian, naked. I was really thinking, what the fuck's going on, and then boom.
You killed half of that.
Yeah.
Was funny. Suicide
it was just hi Liru, boom. Like, okay.
Like, when we actually finally got into, what was it, Panchori? Alpha, we were so concerned about my mine, so we had everyone like really tight together. You just came in from a car
with the car and blew you all up.
And you killed both medics, so we were like, oh shit, what do we do?
Alright, and the third op, you guys have no idea, but that final boss I had with the VTOL, it was stacked with 2 tanks and two AAs, 6 fucking automated turrets, and then for some reason it just blew up. It literally just blew up. I have no idea why. It just boom, done.
I did have it where when we were in the Marshall, or the first Marshall that went down, one of the Hummingbird, it was getting damaged over time. When I moved the barrel a certain way, all of a sudden the wheels would be damaged.
Yeah, so there needs to be some tweaking and some understanding of these. Again, you know, a bit of a test op tonight. Some overall things as well. Number 1, check the goddamn friendly fire. There was a lot of it tonight. There was a lot of it.
So, I'm actually responsible for one of the incidences on...
Yeah, we'll cover stream snipe in a second. That's number 2.
On the first one, we were told, hey, there's infantry coming up from the rear, so I fired thinking it was...
You wiped out their entire squad.
So...
Dude, you can, by the way, you can always just double check on the map. Just place a marker and then you can see like, oh, are those infantry friendly or enemies? It takes some time, but you know.
Even then, don't even shoot without looking. Don't spray over a hill.
Yeah, turn off your thermals for a minute. If you can see him, you can see him without thermals.
Alright.
What happened when we were entering the base for mission 2? Because
I just started defending
I turned around
and a lot of shit
happened. Friendly fire incident though. There was like 8 or so guys went down.
The second base, that was messed up. All of a sudden you guys were inside and somebody decided to launch a whole bunch of grenades.
Yeah, Nemesis blew us all up. Nemesis blew us all up.
That was on purpose, of course.
Of course. Charlie decided to move in, we just got blown all to pieces.
He's an enemy of the state.
Number 2 I want to cover. Guys, never, when you're playing my ops, have the stream open.
Huh? Who does that?
Who stream cheated?
Now, I'd like to say this at the very least as well. Don't also talk in command chat with my stream playing loud enough so it can be heard in command chat, so that I don't even have to look at my stream, people. Alright, let's take a look at this idiot. Here, I will move him above me. This is the idiot. And it's so ironic because he's speaking.
I had a little bit of a laugh at that.
Wait, give me a minute. Give me a minute to explain. I swear to God, right now, I only wanted to check if there was infantry coming up or not. I'm just gonna be totally honest.
That's
because
still.
It was.
That's
No.
still cheating.
I'm not saying that what I did was right or anything. I was only checking. I'm just being honest right now. I was only checking if there was infantry coming or
Look,
not. As a
here's the
sniper.
deal. Here's the
You're
deal.
wearing a tropical ghillie suit.
Does it matter?
It
No,
does
I'm not
matter
saying-
because that
yeah,
takes the fun out for other people, and that's
Yeah,
a
of
bannable
course.
offense by permaban.
Rinny, that was entirely correct as well. Rinny called it right at the beginning as well. Right when it happened.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. I'm not joking. There's gonna be a few permabans dished out tonight.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I was just being honest right now. I understand. I guess.
That's true.
Sadly.
If you want to make sure people aren't sneaking up on you, check your surroundings.
One more thing. I'm pretty proud of my squad. I'm pretty proud of my squad because they managed to get the helmet almost, well, I think about halfway back when everybody else died right at the beginning.
Yeah, Liru fucked us over.
Look at Liru with a swarm of tanks coming over the hill.
And then suddenly there was a bunch of guys in front of us, and we tried veering off, but you know, rockets.
Okay, quick question. What killed the Hemmets as soon as we got in the
All
car?
right. Let me quickly outline what killed all three Hemmets. First Hemmet died because it never left. I just got in a tank and blew it up.
Yep.
Nice.
Classy.
Why is someone who has VG perms asking to be moved up? What the fuck?
Who's asking?
User was
Yeti, you have VG perms. You can move yourself.
Gosh.
But all right. That's how the first Hemmet died. Second Hemmet, I don't even remember what I did to it.
Artillery strike.
Artillery
Took out my
strike.
wheels.
Okay, yep. Artillery strike took out the wheels, and then it was just kind of left for dead.
We survived though.
Yeah.
We had to carry
We
the corpse
survived.
of our
Yeah, but it didn't get back to
good
base,
survivors.
which was the primary objective. Third Hemmet, it was just barreling ahead of anything, and CSAT were prepping to ambush, and yeah, I don't have to explain that
I
one.
think we did really well.
You guys had tank. You had a tank squadron coming up from behind. I don't know. I don't know what we were supposed to do there.
We were running, I guess.
Oh yes, and
Yeah.
and one more thing that is also quick thing, bannable offense here. If I'm remote controlling something to kill you people, crashing a chopper into my physical avatar at base is not a correct method to deal with me.
Yo, this time it wasn't me. Who the fuck said Ocean? Who said
What a hero.
Now, all right, we're gonna again do a little quick thing of shame. I'm gonna move that person
No, it wasn't
above
me
me.
this time. I swear to whoever said Ocean,
User
fuck
was
you.
moved out of your channel.
No
User
surprise.
was moved to your channel.
It was Optio, by the way. It's fucking Optio. Optio, we're gonna talk about that later. Yeah, not on purpose. Right.
Leo, how much of a pain was I for you?
In the second mission, very. In the third mission, funny.
Liru, did you get the when you were hiding inside trying to do a suicide bombing? Did I get you through the wall?
No, I still
machine gunning
killed
at the wall.
somebody.
Yeah, you still killed. I think.
Yeah, you killed me.
It was Ozin
Yeah.
that ran in and went,
Yeah,
"What
yeah.
the hell is this?" And then
Yeah.
Yep. I too
And then
tried
you
to
screamed
shoot
that.
through the cubicle, but it didn't work.
I was trying to shoot
Like I
through
saw
the
the
wall
top of the
actually.
scalp.
Like there's
Yo,
a
by the way,
guy with a
second mission,
satchel.
I took down at least 30 infantry from that hill until I think Liru finally spotted me and tried to kill me. But then I moved away.
I just ran in with a machine gun into the actual base and sprayed down about 10, 20 people.
And I
Rambo.
gotta ask one more thing.
Ramboed it, yeah.
Were we allowed to use what was it called? Mortars during that op?
Which op?
yes,
Yeah,
last
they didn't
one.
work. Or at least
Yeah,
we didn't have
Wolfman.
priority computers, so none of us knew how to work them.
only the FSG gunner has the mortars, and otherwise you need to make your own range table.
That makes sense.
Do you know what a range table is?
Yes.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh,
now
well,
we're
there we
gonna
go.
open it
Because I was
to
like, well,
Yes,
we're gonna
nope,
shoot
nope.
over hill
break,
mortar, but
break,
now we
break,
can't.
break, break. Now we're gonna open it up to some general questions. If you have a question, instead of screaming over everybody else, how about you shoot me a message, and we'll just do this in a slightly ordered fashion. If you have any advice, anything you want to point out, laugh at Ozen because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get banned after tonight.
Oh, come on. I was just about to write an apology, but...
I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter.
Okay, someone pokes me. Lord Dan apparently needs to die in a hole. What is that about?
Squeaker.
Squeaker and the
My goodness.
terrible chopper pilot.
I had to get angry dad to give him full punishment.
I'm pretty sure he crashed the chopper the first try.
Helicopters and
Yeah.
He got kicked for being a bad pilot.
Yeah, fair enough.
That guy?
He was bragging about
He's 11. He's
All right.
11.
He wouldn't revive. He was just a nuisance. When he asked to go be a pilot, I said go because I don't want you in my squad anymore. No one was enjoying having him around.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm
All right,
so glad I
Jimbo
got him out when I
Spike,
did.
piloting was excellent. Just be careful when I'm near a tank. I will try to kill you again.
Okay.
Recon team capturing that that Tigris, very well done as well in that second mission. Though you did friendly
Only
fire
cost us my
one of the
life.
choppers. That was
It is one
your
of the
asset.
duration one as well. The tank survived.
Who shot down the Fox News helicopter?
Slim, I actually did get it.
So you got the video of it?
Yeah, I
Also,
got the video of the helicopter landing on. I think it was
break,
you actually.
break.
Oh, it was
So
beautiful.
if you are in a squad and you're not given any orders, you either need to talk to your squad lead or, you know, just take charge and start asking for orders in command chat, or find someone in a different squad and ask for orders. If you have nothing to do, then that's just a communication failure.
What I found weird that in the third op, like at the ending of the third op, all commanders just went silent for some reason.
Probably because they all died.
Yeah.
I personally had computer issues and I'm still working with it.
I got killed.
That's why I told my squad. So
People apparently complained about my mic, so I was staying in text. Which
Your mic's
All right.
totally fine.
UAV operations were good. LIK, keep that up. That was pretty nice.
Out of curiosity, who
He
took
helped
over
us.
whenever my power went out again?
No one.
I tried, but
We
there
all
wasn't,
did,
there
Steve,
wasn't
huh?
much to do, really.
Charlie was just
Yeah.
chilling about, talking about poker and pizza.
We were just sitting there talking about everything.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys hosted a poker match. That's right.
All right, break.
Yeah,
Let's-
it was amazing.
Basically,
Break.
taking charge at that point meant yelling fire, fire, fire when the choppers came in.
Quick thing, break means shut up. I didn't get Slim Monkey. I didn't get footage of that.
I did.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
did.
Oh well.
Yeah, because it was landing right on front, on top of me. And
I got a few shots of choppers landing on people. Don't worry. There's a few.
Yeah, but it wasn't just landing on top of me. I mean, he was taking it down by a fucking rocket, and then the fucking
Yeah, it just crashed right
just
into the
crashed on
bus.
top of me.
I
I
smell a
actually got that
compilation
video.
video coming along.
I got the video from about 20 meters away. I was just standing there watching it fall.
Yeah, the thing is,
Are
he
you
was
talking about
sniping
the one on
at
the
that moment.
base?
So
Yeah,
he
me
was
too.
really confused when the big fucking chopper hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was scoped
User
in
disconnected
sniping on
from your
1000
channel.
meters. And
I
then
was
it's
standing
utterly
underneath
unmillimeter.
that at the shed, and then all these bodies just started
All right,
raining
I'm gonna
down
cut the
around
stream
me.
here.
Took the
Clearly,
rocket off one of them, and
it's a
then
bunch
took
of
out that
stupid
T100
stuff.
that
So
was messing us up.
thank you guys so much for watching. See you see you Monday. Actually, I don't stream weekends. And operate
Yeah, I think
operationally.
the
Take
second
care.
and third ops went a lot better because the squad leads actually like communicated.
Yeah, indeed.